Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, November 2nd, 2018 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I come to know the power of my worth. And today is a day where you really want to focus and affirm and understand your worth in this world. The reason, not that you necessarily need to know the reason why you came or your purpose, but it's just like you came for a reason. Understanding that your presence is requested, required, desired, necessary, and utilized on this planet. Even when you do not know, that you bring so much to this place. I am telling you directly, you matter, and you have to know the power of honoring the worth within you that you matter, okay? That being said, we are working with some powerful astro. Next week, the shift hits the fan, so to speak. We have a lot of shift that will be happening next week. We're going to have Jupiter shift signs. We're going to have Uranus retrograde back into Aries. We are going to have the nodes shift their signs. So a lot is coming, and it's packing it all. We're going to have it with the new moon as well, so it's like... That's coming. Right now, we really want to dig into the juiciness that the astro is providing us. Moon in Virgo is giving us some really great focus opportunity. Now, with the moon in Virgo, we have to be very aware of the critical nature that could come up in us. Virgo can be that perfectionist. It's like, this is how you do the things. The moon in Virgo can get us emotionally attached to that perfectionist this is how you do the things. But I like to take with Virgo the attitude of Jesus. I feel like Jesus, in his healing ability, was the highest vibration of Virgo, which is like seeing things in their perfection, seeing things in their wholeness and their holiness, rather than just what's wrong. So often we get stuck, here's what's wrong, and we're stuck there. We're fixated there. We do not have to live in something's wrong land. We can live in there's purpose. There's holiness to it. There is wholeness in this, and it's part of the process. It's part of the journey, and so we want to utilize that attitude. We have all at those late degrees, Jupiter finishing up in Scorpio, Chiron retrograde in Pisces, and Venus retrograde in Libra, and they're all at those final degrees. We're building into a Venus-Chiron connection. That's coming up next. But right now, it's really just these three energies working, and there's so much worth stuff up. And today is a 10-degree day, which is the worth stuff. When we get critical of ourselves, we undermine, we pull the carpet from underneath our worth. So it's time to stop undermining the worth of who we are because of something that we see that we feel could be better in one way or another. And that's where we call in that healing energy, the holy energy to come hold space for us as we move through the lessons. So let's just dig into this astro. We begin the day, moon in Virgo connecting to Mercury. Mercury in Sagittarius. Mercury in that shadow form in Sagittarius. Just a reminder, with Mercury in shadow, you may be having technology issues. I have been. So just take it easy on yourself. Practice the art of patience when that happens, because often they'll be like wonk, 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 and then ta-da, it works. That's what's been happening. So, for me at least. Wonk, 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 wonk. That's fun. Anyways, Moon in Virgo will be squaring Mercury. This goes right along, I think, with the energy of seeing things from the higher perspective, from that holy perspective. Moon in Virgo experiences things different than Mercury in Sagittarius does. Mercury in Sagittarius can hold that space for infinite possibilities. Mercury or Moon in Virgo can get caught up in the details. So it's like, notice the details, because the details do have importance. They are there for a reason. They have their purpose. But at the same time, we have to nurture and hold space. Take aim for those infinite possibilities. What is it you desire? The minutiae, the details. They can enhance or hinder your process. So you may have to work with those details, but don't let them stop you. Don't let them do this to you. Slow and steady. Break through any illusion that you have about those details. Now, I have the laziness card, and the laziness card is like, don't be lazy card. Some of these cards, it's not like, do the thing. It's like, don't do the thing. This laziness card says there's still work to be done. So you do have to do the work, but your work in part is not getting caught up in the mind. Slow and steady wins the race. Breaking through these illusions. Do the work. The next aspect kind of helps us do the work. The moon in Virgo will connect with Saturn. Saturn in Capricorn. And this is now at 5 degrees. 5 degrees is that mental degree. So there's definitely a lot of wheels churning. Which directions are your wheels churning? Are your wheels churning in the shoulds and the perfection and, you know, that guilt energy? Or are the wheels turning in the higher purpose? What is this purpose for this thing? So often we get caught up in that energy of shame. And I will tell you that shame is an illusion that really prohibits you from knowing your purpose, from knowing your worth. And that is that next connection. Sun working with the moon. So we have the sun in Scorpio, 10 degrees. Digging up any of the stuff that we need to face with our worth and approach it with the healing energy, but not the critical energy, the healing energy of the Virgo moon, affirming, focusing on understanding our purpose for being here. I know I've been focusing on this so much, but it's so up astrologically, I can't not. Spirit's like this and this and this. Come on, humans, we gotta know this. We have to know our divinity. I'm going to repeat Rumi once again. You are the soul of the universe, and your name is love. You must integrate that on a cellular level. You have purpose, reason for being here, and Spirit is really glad that you're here. Next connection. Ooh, I love this connection, actually. It's funny that I love it, but I do. We have the moon in Virgo opposite Neptune. Neptune, 13 degrees. What I think with this opposition a lot of times is this is an opportunity to infuse your daily life with a little bit of magic. Really look for those infinite possibilities. Look for the miracles within your day. Look for the magic. Look for the things that are beyond the mundane. Look for the synchronicities, whether it's numbers, colors, or deja vu. Bring the magic in. And sometimes we do have to go looking for it. Make an effort to look for it, to bring the magic back into you, because sometimes we just need that inspiration, again, to get us out of that space, break us through those, what's the right word? The grumpy illusions. That's not really the thing, but the mundane, societal-driven illusions that pull the light and the life out of us. It's time to get back into the light and into the life. Like I said, we are building into a connection between Venus and Chiron. That is going to be tomorrow. That is more of that 28 degree stuff. So this worth healing is going to be going on. And this may come out in relationships, because a lot of times our worth stuff does come from relationships. Oftentimes inner child stuff from our formative years, and then, you know, romantic relationships along the way, work relationships that we've built. So be willing to look at it as it comes up, not avoid it, but approach it with tenderness. So that is it for today. Book a reading. Jupiter is coming into Sagittarius. That reading is $33. Email me for that or any other reading, and I will send you an invoice. Besides that, you have the power. The better it gets, the better it gets. And there is enough love in the world for you. Namaste.